Here's the laminator, and I'm going to turn it on. It said it takes about 5 to 8 minutes to warm up, and when it's ready, the green light should go. And I have it set to 3 mils as opposed to the 5+ because I am just using a sheet of paper and going to make PEX cards for my son who is speech delayed. Here is a piece of the laminating paper, and you can see that this end is sealed. It has like a little clear strip. So you open it up, maybe, like so, and you simply place the paper in and close it. And then once this warms up, I will show you that. Light has come on in only a few minutes too, and I went ahead and centered my paper on here. You're supposed to put the sealed end first, and it should suck it in. And it is. You can see that moving slowly. It has these little adjuster tabs here. And it should come out on that end. And there it is. It's a little warmer than room temperature, but not hot. This is pretty warm actually up here, but not hot. You're supposed to let it sit while it cools, but it's pretty cool. You can see all the edges are sealed. So now I'm going to cut it. Cards that I just cut out after running them through the thermal laminator, and they turned out really well. I'm really surprised. The edges aren't too sharp. For my 2-year-old, they should be okay. And that's what I plan on doing, is putting some Velcro tabs on the back and putting them on a board so he can tell me what he wants when he wants to play, since he can't verbalize it. Here are some that I'd made the other day, and I had cut the pictures out first before laminating. You can see that, and that was a lot more difficult to feed in, but I wasn't sure if putting a whole sheet of paper and then cutting them out would keep the lamination, or if the edges would become loose, but they're not. So I'll do this way next time. I think they made the picture a little bit darker, so I might have to go back through and take some more, but it was so slight because they're clear laminating pouches, but they have that glue on them, so it kind of made it a little bit dimmer. But overall, I think it's going to work good for our projects.
Okay, this is my review of the Scotch Laminator. I actually love it. I wanted to do these positive affirmations for my classroom, and I was able to put them in, laminate them, and then I cut them out like this. I'm going to show you how I'm actually going to laminate. So I got these laminating sheets, the Amazon brand, and so I like them. It looks like they have like a frosted color to them, but once you put in the like the paper, it doesn't. So this is my meal plan that I'm going to be doing. This is a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet. So I just line it up like so. With the 8.5 and 11, you kind of have to stick it in the pouch all the way and kind of get it lined up to where you want it. So I have it so that it's straight and that there's a little bit of edge here. So I just close it like so. I see that it's a little bit crooked, so I want to fix it because wherever you put it, that's where it's going to be laminated. So I'm just going to stretch it out just a little bit. And then there, that looks perfect. I get a little bit of hair there, so let's blow that off. Then I put the seam end in first. And I don't push it, I just let it guide. And then it just laminates and it's so awesome. So I let it heat up for about 3 minutes before I got started, and then I saw a couple of reviews that said to wait for wait like a minute or two between each one, and I would say I would recommend that too, just to keep the longevity of the machine itself. But it's perfect for what I need it for. I would say if you need lots of laminating, then maybe I would go for a more heavy duty one, but for occasional lamination, I think that this is great. I don't know if lamination is a word, but if it is, there you go. So yeah, so it comes out super simple. It doesn't damage. I wouldn't do concert tickets or anything that has like a thermal sensor because it'll ruin it. However, you know, just wait for it. Don't pull it out of the machine. It'll be done, and then you just take it out. And this is the final version. The seams are great. If you look at the actual document, like you can see there's a little bit of gap there, but besides that, I think it's amazing. So here are the things that I've done.
What? Should have bought one of these years ago. So cool.
What are you doing? You're gonna make a review.
The 5 mil works great so far.